I came out here to put my boots on and do an update video. And by the time I got this sheet at the entrance situated, um, this cat here came out and stole my chair. So I'm gonna try to steal that corner right there and put my boots on. So let's see if I can pull this off. Oops. Alrighty. Do you mind if I sit right here? Huh? I don't know if we can both fit our fat asses on there at the same time, but if you bite me, you're going flying, yo. Just don't move. You're fine. Don't move. Just need the edge. Gotta put my boots on. Alright, I'm gonna put you back, Jack. Oh, she's sharing the edge, so here we go. Oh, she left. Sweet. Thanks, Rose. Well, I knew she was either going to leave, stay, or bite me. Right? She bit me yesterday, so we're not really speaking. Thankfully, I had my robe on and a long sleeve shirt under that. But I felt that if I did not have those things on, I would have been bleeding up a storm. So, that little girl's in the doghouse. So, let me... Oh my God, was there a fight out here? What the heck? Oh, that does not look good. Oops, crap. That looks like a fight happened. And that... Oh my God, I don't know. Alright. Well, I saw George and I didn't notice anything new, but... That seems like a fight happened. Those clumps right there. I surely hope not. I hear water dripping in here somewhere. Probably in several spots. Because we got some rain last night. So. Oh, look at the corn. Overnight, dude. Oh my God. It's about time to start fertilizing. In fact, it is time to start fertilizing those things. And then as soon as... Holy crap, all the Amish paste is coming up. I want to show you something that I am so excited about. You remember when I planted those pelletized Shelby tomato seeds? And I told you that, you know, I planted the whole packet in here because I did not expect any of them to come up. Like, I didn't expect any. They were pelletized, which is basically a clay coating that melts away with water. But essentially, if you don't really have shelf life on pelletized seeds, you know, typically. Now, I want you to know that this right here is the Shelby row. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna actually thin out that one. It doesn't look real healthy. But what? And then of course I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and possibly 7. So I will, you know, I'll find homes for the ones that I don't need. I'm not going to grow, you know, a tremendous amount of tomatoes, but I want to really stock up on the sauces and stuff. We used the Roma garlic sauce that I made from last year's Roma tomatoes, and let me tell you what, whew, doggy, that was some good sauce. I'm really grateful that I did that. So anyways, look here. We're seeing more activity up the rows. Let's see, I think this one is the Spanish Spanish sweet yellow sweet Spanish. This is the Violet Idegami, and this is the Akatama, I think, red. These, of course, are the yellow of Parma. Isn't that cool? I'm so excited. So I'm gonna actually kind of, I don't really want to start. I suppose I could run a bit of fertilizer on this one while I'm fertilizing these. I'm not gonna fertilize these. They don't have their first true leaves. And actually, I think I'm gonna wait until everything is up. I think once everything's up on this row, like a lot of it is still like half in the ground. So let's just slow down on this. I'll have to read about the appropriate time to start fertilizing. What do you call it? Onions. So, anyways, oh, also the what is it called? Straight 8 cucumber. I've never grown those before. I hear you, Mama. She's eating right now. The straight 8 fertilizer. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see if we can see her. It's kind of hard through the. Oh. Anyhow, what was I saying? I have no idea. So, anyways, so that's the status report of everything that I have seeded to this date, to this time this year, that is edible. Now let's take a look at the flowers. I have no idea. Yesterday, nothing had sprouted, so let's just see. It doesn't look like anything sprouted. Oh, I have on the way, they've shipped already. I found the domes for the 10 by 20s. I have not found a dome for the 12 by 24. So, I'll keep looking. Anyway, so let's see here. The top end is supposed to be the violas, and the back half is the pansies. So let's take a really close look before I water. I don't see a single viola coming up. And I gotta clean this place out. It's just, there's too much stuff in here. Way too much stuff. I think I'm gonna get an actual little kitty bed for George instead of my big old comforter. Oops. Alright, here we go. Alright. So now these are the pansies. I think I just saw a gnat. Anyway, these are the pansy seed cells, and I do not see any activity. No, not a drop, not a bit, not a single lick of activity. I don't remember exactly when I put these in. Let me pull this back some. There we go. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so isn't that cool? I mean, not that. I'm sure it's fine. But isn't that cool, right? I brought these over. I don't think I'm going to do it today, but I would like to get these planted in here. Wouldn't that be fun? Wow, this thing is on fire. I love how it just glows. That's crazy. And it's so green in the middle. What? Uh-oh, what's in there? I got some dirt in there I gotta clean out. Oh my goodness, just so beautiful. I think I need to put some dirt below that, lift it up a little bit. So, yeah. I wouldn't mind taking a couple of these babies out. I would like to grab that baby and maybe even that baby right there. Some strawberries I grew from last year. You know, the runners that come out. Oh, the runners. You know, I haven't even looked to see if those other runners that I set to root have survived the winter without any, without any care. Anyways, all right. Let me go show you what happened very, very generically the other day. So Brett and I were discussing I was going to utilize some wood that is sitting on the side of the house. And I thought that I could cut one all the way down lengthwise, and then of course that would match the size of the other two pieces that were there, and they would all four eventually come out and be my corner pieces for the berry patch. And so after discussing things with Brett, I immediately realized that what do you call it? Well, first of all, let me show you the wood that he pointed out to me isn't even going to work, first of all. So the one at the bottom will work. It's good wood, I was going to cut that lengthwise, and then I thought I could use this, but it turns out this is nothing more than pressed, plywood. Oops, sorry. I do that all the time. I'm sorry. It's nothing more than plywood, So, essentially, it's already been out here long enough to be, well on its way to decomposing. So anyways, so we were discussing what I was trying to do. Oh, look, a piece of wood. We were discussing what I was trying to do, and I told him, I don't know why, but at first he wasn't getting it. And then all of a sudden the light bulb went off and he realized what I was saying, and he was like, oh, okay. And so the other day, I was out here working. I'd been doing weeding, and really I've been, rooting. So I went out here and I, essentially dug up all the roots from this stupid grass that grows everywhere and takes over every damn inch of my life out here. You can't just pull the grass. If you're planting something new or something that needs all the nutrients, you gotta clear the area of those roots. Otherwise, your plant does not have a fighting chance, okay? So in any event, I'm out here and I'm working on the weeds, and I'm actually about ready to come in and take a break because, well, I'm tired. So, in the meantime, after my break, I come out here and I decide, once I finish getting all the grass stuff out, to at least throw the blackberry plants in. So because I had already moved the raspberries, and now I went ahead and got those in the ground. Okay, so now I went ahead and fertilized and threw some straw over them. I put Biotone in their hole because they need help establishing their roots. And then I put the berry tone on top. And then I went ahead and fertilized all of that and kind of got to like the second plant with the straw. And that's when I was getting ready to come in. So that's actually the timeline. That's when I was getting ready to come in and take a break. So Brett comes home. He went to run a couple errands, and I knew he was gonna go by Walmart and just grab us some steaks, right? Because of those 2 pieces of wood being crap. So when he gets home, he has these 4 tree stakes. They're old, obviously used, and he said that he couldn't find anything worth a damn that we wouldn't have to take and put a saw to. And so he went ahead and, and of course buy the lumber. But he went ahead and he went over to the place that he purchased the pomegranate from. It's a little nursery over there, right on the, I don't even know what is that, the west side of the, of that little, God, I can't even think. I can't put words together. Let me think. Okay, so it's a little nursery that sits, if you're coming from 680 to my house, it sits to the right just as you come over the overpass right before Fremont Boulevard. So to the left would be like Home Depot and, just all that stuff over there. So anyways, he decided to go over there, and when he went over there, he pulled in, and the guy's all, this is a private nursery, and he's all, oh, I know, but I bought my pomegranate tree from here. and he told him what he was looking for, and the guy's all right, hold on. And he came back with these 4 posts, and he says, $10. And so Brett gives him 20 and says, no change. And so because it was just $10 for the lot, right? So he brings him home, and just as he gets home, I'm getting ready to leave, and next thing you know, we're pounding posts into the ground, and he doesn't like to be on video anyways. So here's where we're at. We have 3 triple crown blackberry plants. Okay, I am looking forward to these. They are very well known for their abundance and for their size, and I really hope that they kind of do what the raspberries have been doing and really just naturalize right here. They are thornless, just like the raspberries. So I am going to pull together all my mule tape, excuse me, and put in several layers. I'm going to do 3 layers at 1 foot increments so that I can give every cane that comes up support. And then over here is the raspberry patch, which I actually think I'm going to take down. I don't know. We'll see. But one thing I do know for sure is that I talked to Bruce. Well, I didn't talk to him, but we were texting. And James loves raspberries. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to pull up all these raspberry starts, and instead of throwing them away like I did the other ones, I'm going to actually send him raspberry starts. But I'm also going to send him, looky here, it's ready now. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see. It's not coming off. Yeah, there it goes. It's ready. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to pull all the starts, and then I also think that I'm going to pull one of the plants and just give him all the starts and one of the plants. I have more than enough raspberries. I wouldn't mind putting a couple of more, or at least one more blackberry in place. So if I take out, I'm not sure which one to take out. I'll have to look at it. But at the very least, all of these newbies are going to Bruce. So that's really awesome. Well, good morning, love. Hi, what are you doing? Do you need some love? Yes, I love the mamas. What are you doing? What, do you need some love? Was that your hair? Let me look around and make sure you got all your hair. Whose hair is that in the greenhouse, babe? Did you get any owies? Oh no, is that your hair? What's happening here? Are you okay? Oh! That might be his hair. Shit. Baby, are you okay? Let me see the baby. You're a good boy. Yes, you are my good boy. Oh! You don't want to let Grandpa see you do that. That's Grandpa's... Oh, okay. Anyhow. All right. So, look at this avocado tree. My goodness gracious. It is just... It's living its best life, yo. I still haven't put more drip around here. I will. I have to. This thing needs to be on better drip. I need to throw these gloves in. First, I need to like really wash them with the hose. I can't even put them on anymore. There's so much dirt stuck in there. Look at my artichoke. I grew this artichoke from seed and I planted it last year. And something is just really grr, you know? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to find almost like a tomato cage, but you know, I want this to be able to grow how it grows. Remember the one I had at the old house? It was just huge and it thrived, and I didn't have to do anything to it, and it didn't do all this shit. It was just big and just you know what I see? This right here is all gopher activity. This is all gopher activity. Yep, look at there. You see how raised up that dirt is? It should not be above that. They buried my old greenhouse. Wow. This bag right here, I gotta go through this because this bag is falling apart. All the plastics are falling apart. I need to bring a trash bag out here and just really clean. There's just so much that has to be done. Did I tell you? I know you're going to be calling me, but did I tell you about the flower bed Brett's going to make? So I took a sledgehammer to the old bookcase that Dan gave me back when we were in our 20s. And because, you know, that's where the new bookcase unit was going to go. So we saved the top and bottom and the two side panels, and I just love him. He looks like a lion walking. Anyways, we saved. Oh, George, what are you doing? I'm telling on you, dude. Oh yeah. No? All right. You want a ball? Okay, anyway, so we saved the, I'm looking for a ball, hold on. We saved the top and the bottom and the two side panels. And we went ahead and, oh no, oh crap, right in the garlic patch. Shit, that was dumb. Here, let me get you out of there. He's all, wait a minute, I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. Good boy. There you go. Anyways, and so Brett came to me. Oh, crap. Did I put it in there? Really? Wow, I'm just like batting 0. Crap. Anyways, okay. So Brett decided that he wants us to retool this area, which I wanted to do anyways, because this crabgrass has just, there's just no room for anything else to survive. So we really need to get down there and essentially, George, what are you doing with my artichoke plant, boy? Is your ball stuck? Is your ball stuck? Oh, he got it. He got it. Go get it. Oh, hey, that's not your ball, yo. What are you doing? Georgie, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. He's starting to play like, you know, hide and seek, or not hide and seek, but tag. It's funny as hell. I don't know if you've ever had an animal that you kind of start doing human games with, but when I had my pug, Rufus, we would play hide and seek. Of course, I was always the hider and he was always the seeker. But this guy, it's almost like tag that he tries to play with me. It's so funny. Anyways, back to this. My goodness. Squirrel. Okay, so we're going to remove the Chitalpa, which I'm actually kind of concerned about. I'm not sure if that's still alive. Okay. What I thought were swells where buds would come out for leaves and things of that nature. There's just, it's nothing. I'm not sure what's going on, but something's going on there. But we do have to take that out regardless, and put it in a pot or move it somewhere, because we're going to remove all of this stuff. And Brett's, once we get everything cleared out, including the roots, Brett's going to go down and put a metal mesh panel in here, okay? And then we're going to cover it with, and then we're going to put the boards up. By we, I mean he, and I'll be his helper. But anyways, the boards will go up, and then we will fill it with raised bed mix, and topsoil, not just raised bed mix. But I would like to get a little load of topsoil, or maybe about 5 bags of topsoil, 6, 7, 8 bags of topsoil. But we really want to put a bunch of good stuff into this bed that we're going to create. I was thinking of putting the Chitalpa back in, but it really all depends. I don't think we're going to have enough room for a Chitalpa. I think I am going to move that somewhere else. But, and hopefully it will survive. Hopefully it is alive. But we're going to fill this up with flowers. Because this used to be, remember my Sweet William flower bed? Brett and it was mine. It belonged to Grandpa and the girls. They put this thing in, and it was beautiful year after year. And then the grass took over, and it just, we hit a really heavy drought, and the grass really was the defining factor for its failure, because it takes up more space than the flowers can claim. Because they only grow at this time of year, and then they put off their flowers once they were done with their foliage, and their flowers will come out all year long and smell beautiful. Well, it seems like all year long, for us anyways. But when they can't, do their base because of all the shit, and you can't just pull what's on top. It is a gluttonous root system. It really is. And it takes a lot of work to get it prepared for things that you want to grow. And knowing that is half the battle, because if you don't take care of the soil, the underneath, the upward growth is not going to really be of any value. My snapdragon is actually wanting to snap a little dragon. Let's go, little dragon. Let's go. Oh my, it's all budded up. Ooh, that's going to be quite a beautiful show. These things have never stopped blooming. I mean, isn't that insane? Never. I grew them all from seed, and I think I want to find the seed packet and grow some more. Oh, here's that brat who bit me. Oh, I found a mouse. Let's see if he wants a mouse. Hi, Rose. She's mad because I won't brush her today, because that's when she bit me. That was when I brushed her. And when I was loving on her, brushing on her, she was purring and everything was cool, and then all of a sudden, boom. Uh-oh. Who knocked over my gnome? He's supposed to be watching. Are you drunk, dude? Did I do that? Am I drunk? No. Look at this garlic. Look at this garlic. Oh my God. There is between 80 and 100 garlic cloves planted. How many will come up? I don't know. But I can tell you right now, I have over 75 up. Right this very minute. Actually, as of yesterday. But I see new sprouts. Some of these are grass. Most of this stuff is, in fact, garlic. But you have something like this. Looks like garlic, but it's not. It's grass. So, out with you. Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo. There's also a whole bunch of poppies popping. No pun intended. There's just so much work to do. Brett got after, I wish I would have seen that coming before. So George went over there and checked out his daddy. His daddy's sleeping. So you see all Brett did? He left flowers and he left the Brussels sprouts. All the kitties are out here. Aww. Look at that blueberry just booming. And then that sucker, I'm not sure what it's going to do. But I'm going to pull that out. I'm actually thinking I'm going to pull both of these out and put them over with the other blueberries once I move that one. Because I have to find and move the one that's in there. Huh. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. What are you looking at, mister? You see something? Get it. I see what he sees. Get it. There's a gopher. Are you eating on the pepper plant? You are crazy. You cray-cray. I just love the smell of these onion flowers. Whoa. Okay, apparently there was a bug in there. That scared me. It's my turn with the flower buggy. Oh my goodness, just yum. There's the old man. I'm just tired, boy. Oh. I don't know whose hair is in that greenhouse. Might be George's. It looks a little fur bear right there. Oh, were you caught on something, baby? No. I don't know. I think I might take his collar off. I don't know. Anyways, I need to come in here and clip all this old growth. Fertilize these guys. I need to order some compost. I need to add some compost to these guys. Look at here. So the columbine wants to grow, but I actually don't want it growing in here anymore. I want the stalk to just thrive. I love the stalk. It smells so delicious. Oh my God. Oh my God. I seriously can't. Oh, thank you guys enough for sending me these seeds. I think these lighter pink ones are a little bit more fragrant than these darker pink ones. Goodness gracious. So what we're going to see this year with these columbines, I am so excited for. That is his fur. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm going to take this thing off. Are you okay, baby? What happened to you? Who did that to my baby? Hey, I'm trying to help you. Can I do that? Can I help you? It's okay. I'm going to take it off for a minute so I can look at you. How do I get that off? You got me. Oh, are you going to clean the mama? Are you going to clean the mama? I love you. Yes, I do. Ow! Okay, I'm sorry. That hurt, yo. Jerk. So, oh! Jerk! Don't be a jerk, jerk. George, I'm pretty sure that's your hair. What's going on? It is your hair. Oh, baby. How do I get this thing off? Why can't I get it off? Alright, let's just... Can you just, like, not eat me and let me take this off you, huh? Can you just let me take this off you? God. Stop it. I'm going to take that off you, okay? Can you let me take that off you without eating me? Oh, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Hold on. I'm going to take that off you. Well, that hair is definitely his. And I need to... Oh, baby. I need to get that collar off him and find out what happened to him. Because, whoops. I don't know if he did that to himself trying to get that thing off. Or if he got into a fight with another cat. He usually lets me take it on and off, but I think his neck is sore. Poor baby. Love you, baby. Love you, baby. What do you see? Rose. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Rose, don't be a fat ass. You don't even want that stuff, punk. She's eating your daddy's food. She eating your daddy's food? Huh? Oh, boy, oh, boy. Really, it's just, you know, all of that now and then maintaining. Because, like, you know, shit's already trying to start regrowing. But that's what I got the hoe for. And I'll put that bitch to work. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you a little tour of what's happening out here. You know, honestly, I'm surprised anything's alive. I have really neglected a lot of things out here. You know, winter, right? I've got to find a planter for this. I just put it in this rainwater to soak because it was totally drying out just sitting here on this plate. But, look at this thing. Holy Toledo. I mean, like, you could like, drill a little hole in there and that could be a needle. I wouldn't doubt it one bit if that was used for just that back in the day, you know? Oh, here's what I was talking about. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. Well, I got a lot to do then, don't I? I have to collect seeds from this thing. I'm going to put them out front. Is this a ball? It is a ball. Oh my goodness. Is that your ball? Oops. Anyways, there's always something to do when you're farming and gardening and, you know, I may not have animals, but I still consider it farming. Huh, George? My poor baby got a wheeze. Let me take that stupid thing off you. But it requires me to kind of pull it apart because it's a breakaway collar. Poor babies. I'll have to wait till he comes in and he wants some lap time. Once he gets into the mode where he wants lap time, it's on like Donkey Kong. So, anyways, oh goodness, oh my God, good Lord, just the enormous size of these freaking weeds versus what I actually try to grow is just stupid. Oh, look at all the new growth on the roses. I think from now on going forward, when I trim a rose, I'm going to maybe try to propagate that particular rose. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, stupid seeds. Not seeds, weeds. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. And this was I'm hoping that it will live on. It was what do you call it? Begonia? I think it was begonia. Oh, beautiful. I'm not sure if it's a perennial. If it is, it'll come back. If it's not, what a bummer, but it sure was pretty while it lasted. I don't know where the weed thing is. Oh, it's down there. I'll just put it in there. So, anyways, that's where I'm at with everything out here. I do need to start, I think, some fresh pepper plants. I don't think I want those going on there. And I'll put them somewhere else. And I need to get some cabbage going. I can't believe I don't have any cabbage growing right now. So I'm not going to have any for St. Patty's Day, which sucks. I mean, we'll still buy ahead, but there is nothing like growing your own head of cabbage. So, anywho. Oh, his ball is out here still. That's funny. Okay. Oh, okay. When we see the hummingbird outside of the greenhouse, this is the plant that she's eaten off of. And I just want more of these. That way she always has something to eat. even after we leave. 'Cause you don't really have to do anything to keep those alive. Just, they're growing all over the place in Fremont. They spread like wildfire. So now here we are, back in the greenhouse, where I'm gonna sit down. Okay. Oops. Hold on. How's that? Whoa. That was too much. All right. So, I'm very, I'm just, right now, there's just, there's no wind. It just almost feels so very neutral that you almost feel like you're in the eye of a storm. It's so bizarre the way it feels right now out in the atmosphere. But it's very warm. Let's see what it is. It's 68 degrees. The low was 60 degrees. What? All right. All right. So 68 degrees. That's why it's weird, because it's early. I would say maybe 10 o'clock, between 9 and 10, I don't know. Anyways, and it's humid. That's what it is. It's humid. It's warm. It's humid. I can't. I was gonna look at my phone and see what the humidity level is. And, normally we track humidity as a relative humidity. We don't have like literal actual humidity like the East Coast does. But right now, I can feel the humidity in the air. And I told Bella that too. I said this, when I woke her up this morning, I told her, look, all the conditions are right for us to experience a level of humidity. So, and sure enough, I just love this day. If I had a hammock, I would go take a nap in the hammock. Or read a book. I can't nap during the day. I don't know how to do that. But I would grab a book and read a book. That's for sure. So, Mom, I just wanted to thank you for being the bridge between me and Bruce. That's my firstborn child, and I do love him very, very much. And I have missed him, and I'm just grateful that we are on the way to healing. Obviously, that's going to take a little bit of time, but it's just, it did my heart good to actually talk with him, and just getting married and on Halloween. I think that's pretty cool. So, I don't know how you feel about that. Anyways. But it's awesome because, I got to talk to Erica. Can't believe she's in 7th grade, Yeah, it's just, it's good to be on the road to recovery in that aspect of my life. So, Yeah, whew, yeah, that's what it is, the humidity. Isn't that a trip? I'm just realizing that that's what I've been feeling. It's not a feeling that we get a lot because again, we don't get that humidity, right, Ma? I mean, I know you're in Nevada now, but you know, we lived out here my whole life. And so this is an anomaly. It's not that it doesn't happen, it's just rare. So I have a lot to do on the inside. Okay, I started making, I started milling the tomatoes, if you will, with my juicer, thinking shouldn't be a problem. Well, it's a problem. It's a problem. I've gone through several pounds of tomatoes, and now my juicer won't juice. I've got it in the big, you know, the big stainless steel bowl, and I've got to take it all apart there, and you know, I mean, I don't have the motor in the bowl, but I have the pitcher and all the contents in the bowl, because when I'm done here, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna take it all apart. Then I'm gonna actually find my food mill and pull that out and utilize that. That is actually for what I'm trying to do. You're supposed to be able to do tomatoes, but you know, I have a cheap juicer, so I think that was just too much work for the juicer. It looks like a lot of the pulp is stuck on the inside of the juicer. Like well, anyways, there's work to be done, I made enchiladas last night. I was not a fan, but I'm starving right now, so I'm probably gonna go have some toast and some jam and finish my coffee and wait for you to call. So, anyways, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.